Hey there, folks. Foggy here. Welcome to day 246 of my year of solo board gaming. Considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. I made a huge error in yesterday's game, which I've already posted, so I'm not gonna undo it. But as I was going through the game, I was not gaining the resources off the dice I drafted, and I kind of felt like this is really hard. Like, why is this so much harder than I remember? That's why, because I stupidly was not gaining resources. So of course I didn't get anything. So we're just going to chalk that up to me being stupid, and leave it at that. But we're going to do one more game. It was also a little bit of a longer game than I would have liked. It was a good solid 30 minutes. I was hoping to do it in 20, but I think, we'll see how quickly I can go through here. Let's go ahead and get our buildings. We've got a deluxe break room. We've got a first aid hut and a DNA archive. All right. As always, in the solo mode, you remove the petting zoo. And there's a specialist you remove. That would be the chaos theorist. Just get rid of those. Don't leave those in the deck if you're playing in the solo mode. That's all you're doing. All right. Let's go ahead and put out some cards. Insider, again, small carnivore trainer and paramedic. I swear these are the same exact cards I had last time. I don't think there's any difference between them, except I think I had carnivore trainer and insider swapped around. So, funny. For objectives, let's go ahead and flip these over. All right, we've got one of each type of dinosaur. We've got all the specialists. We've got all the food places, ride places, and one of each type of dinosaur. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with... there's nothing great here. Specialists is kind of hard to come by, I feel like, especially given that they're all pretty high priced. And then I feel like what I want is the rides more than I want the food places. I think these are the ones I'm going to go for. All right, those are my objectives. We then shuffle these up so that... All right, let's get this started. Okay. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw 6 dice. And then roll. I'm going to line them up. I cannot believe how badly I screwed up the last game. Like, that is just colossally embarrassing. All right, I'm going to lose the 4th dice and the 6th dice. 4th dice is going to go on duplicate. 6th dice is going to go on build. And then we are looking at probably keeping... like, of all the resources here, I feel like the one that I don't need is this one. But it's got 2 threats on it, and that's going to be hard to cover. I think that's got to be what I go with, though. You know what? We're gonna go with that. We're gonna take that as the threat. All right. So the resource that we're getting, that we're not using for drafting dice, we're getting a park. So these 2 we're going to use for drafting. This is going to be 1 coin, and let me go ahead and adjust these. We don't need any of the last 6 for the break room, last 8 for last 2 for the first aid hut. We don't need the last one for the trainer or the paramedic. And I have a feeling that we'll need a security chief sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead and get the security chief underway. We're going to take, let's see, that's going to be our coin. Then we're also going to take one of these lovely purple ones. We're going to go ahead and take the ride, which we're going to go ahead and put here, I think. Because no matter what, we should be able to connect that to the 3. Although that is the sort of the cheapest way to do a connection, and really what we want are the 7, 8, and 10 down at the bottom. But that is going to be tricky to do in just 2 turns. So we've got those. Those are going to be our drafting dice. That is going to be our resource, and then we're taking that as the threat. Okay. Put those off to the side. Then we're going to extract some DNA, I think, and we're going to go... I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get some resources. We're going to go ahead and get the security chief. Just get that right out of the way. We're going to get 2 security out of that. We're also going to extract some DNA, and that means that we're going to get some items here that we can use. We'll go ahead and grab red, and we'll go ahead and grab more red. All right, so that's our first round. We go to the second round, and we roll again. 2 and 2. All right. We've got all of our lovely things here. Let's see. I'm losing 2 to raise funds, and I'm losing 5 to extract DNA. So I've still got the dinosaurs one, which is good. I would prefer to have this as my item, but I think I'm going to leave that one for the threat. So we're going to get 1 threat, and we're gaining 3 of the yellows and 1 road. We'll use the road to connect, because that seems to me an important thing. So I think what we're going to do is we should make dinosaurs, and from the looks of it, we're going to be able to make 2 dinosaurs total. There's no real way to get some more things to help us out. My concern is that I don't think it's going to be big enough to really connect. We might be able to get some connection here to the 5. Let's go ahead and shoot for the 5. We'll go here first. We'll try to make some dinosaurs. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a pterodon. That is going to be a, let's see, yep, okay, we can do this. We'll do the pterodon like that. We're going to get 1 threat from that. And we're also going to get 2 excitement. So we'll go ahead and give ourselves another red. And the reason that we're going to do 2 reds and 2 yellows is that we're also going to do the Brachiosaurus. And we're going to make 2 of those. We'll do the Brachiosaurus right here. That's going to give us 2 more excitement, which gives us another coin. And we'll go ahead and get our tour guide underway. And that is as much as I think I can do, because that's going to use up 2 more yellows and 2 more reds. So I've got 1 yellow left. That's all I can really use. We'll also go ahead and give ourselves some roads so we can connect all these. 1, 2, 3. All right, we've got ourselves our first ride through. Let's go ahead and get rid of these dice. We've got, and I forgot to mark it off, we've got 1 ride. So we do get an excitement out of that, which means that we're going to get a security. We're going to go down to our security chief, who is going to give us yet more security. And then we're going to do our dino ride. And it's going to go through here to the ride, to the pterodon den, to the Brachiosaurus den. And so that's going to give us 3 more excitement along the way. So we'll check all these off, and we'll get another, I think we'll get a blue this time around. And that's not too bad for the first turn. We're now going to go on to move 2. We do want to start, I would like to get the break room. I think the break room would be nice, because that's actually going to give me one of the rides that I need for my objective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go ahead and set this up. All right, and the AI is taking away from us 2 and 4. It's going to put 2 on make dinos, and it's going to put 4 on extract DNA, which is kind of a crappy thing to do there, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and say the food thing would be helpful for money. I feel like the road thing is the thing I need the least, but I don't want to take 3 threat. That's a lot of threat to take. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this as the threat, and then just take everything else. And I think I'll take these 2 as the draft, is what I draft, and then these 2 off to the side. So I can take 2 more reds, and a yellow, or I can take a cyan, and the cyan will go with yellow. So I'm going to take the cyan. I'll take the yellow, and I'll take the tour guide. Get one more of those. And then I'll get a road, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw a road here, because that's going to, we're going to work our way down, hopefully to the 10 or the 8, one of the two. Let's go ahead and figure out what we're actually getting here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go... Yeah, I'm going to duplicate this. That's going to give us two more, another yellow and another... Oh, and I actually gained two of those. It's times 2. So I'm going to start on my junior scientist here. So automatically I get 3 more excitement because I've got this awesome new tour guide, and that's going to give me another coin. So I'm going to put that towards the junior scientist, and that's going to give me 1 more security. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise some funds. I need to start raising some funds here. I'm going to go for the deluxe break room. All right, so that's 2 of them towards there. All right, let's go ahead and put these away. This will score like 3 at the end of the game, but I'll need some rides connected to it, so that'll be really important. Moving on to the next round. I also do need to build a Tyrannosaurus Rex at some point, or some sort of high end, and so I'll need some really advanced DNA for that. I'm remotely coming close to that right now. All right, it's going to take 3 and 6. It's going to put that in raise focus and put that in duplicate. So this is good because at least I can try to get, I think that's going to go into the threat area. Everything else I'm going to grab. So I'm going to grab some blue, I'm going to grab an orange, and I'm going to grab another yellow, yet another yellow, as well as a purple, and then a blue. All right, so I can definitely make some dinosaurs here. And I'll probably need some roads. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on getting the dinosaur pens in first. So let's see. I need at least one of the really nasty ones. I could make a Megalosaurus, and what that's going to do is just going to leave 1 cyan to make a Velociraptor, but I got so many yellows, that's the easiest thing to do. So yeah, I'm going to make the Megalosaurus. So that'll be huge pen. Let me figure this out, because I'm going to get a 4 out of this. I'm going to get a 3. And then I can make 2 more creatures, and that'll be the Ankylosaurus. So I'm going to get a 2. And if I got a 4 and a 3 and a 2, I think I just go for the 10. Just get that right now. You can't score for more than 1. Like, that's circled now because I was able to get something out there. But you can't score for more than 3 exits here. So the best I could have done was 7, 8, and 10. And if I can get 5, 8, and 10, I'll feel pretty happy about that. But I kind of want there to be... I think what I'm going to do is this, because I need to leave a fair amount of room for the break room and the rides that I still need to put in place, which I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to get to. Yeah, we're going to do 2 and we're going to do it like this. All right, so the Tyrannosaurus Rex is the first one. We're going to use up the purple and the orange for that. That's the Megalosaurus, I'm sorry. That's going to add 2 thrills, and more importantly, 3 woohoos. We're going to add, let's go ahead and add an orange here. And I'm sorry, this is the Megalosaurus, not this one. Then we're going to go ahead and add a Velociraptor. That is going to add 1 more risk. We might actually end up with somebody dead this time around. That's not good. Like, I might seriously just go ahead and instead of roads, go that route. But that's probably not a good idea. Yeah, this is not going to go well. The Velociraptor is going to add 2. and use up that and that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the two ankylosauruses. So this is the V, this is the A. And for the ankylosauruses, I will just simply make 2 of those. And that'll give me 2 more, and that'll allow me to make my junior scientist. And then I'm going to go ahead and get another purple and another orange, because we're going to go all out here on the thrill ride. Okay, so fun. The last thing that I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and make some roads, because we need some roads to connect all this. So 1, 2, and then we may as well go 3, and we'll try to see if we can get a ride down there. All right, we're going to face some certain death this time around. Some bad death, and there's going to be destruction. All right, so first of all, we're going to do the ride. The ride is going to give us 1 bit of excitement. We've still only got the 1 there, even though that's what we're trying to do. We're going to get 1 more security, so that'll help cover up a little bit of this. We're going to get 2 more roads, which really are not that helpful, but I do know that the ride is probably going to look like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bank the roads. And then we get to the junior scientist, and I can make a couple more ankylosauruses. That'll help raise, I'm making a couple, because I don't want to raise the threat level now, but this will actually complete the ankylosauruses. And more importantly, it'll give me 2 more excitement and give me 1 more security. So then we go on to the tour. The tour is going to include 3 new places. So we'll cross all those off, and we'll circle the 8, because that's where we're ending. And then that'll give me 3 more excitement. And so that's a little bit more for that. And so finally, we're going to take a look at our death toll. 1 person dies. It's very tragic. Not a wedding planner. It was a horrible mistake. All right, but now we are looking good. We're going to go into the last 2 rounds, pull out 6 more dice. We definitely still need to get, we've met one of our objectives. We need to get a Triceratops for a 2nd objective. So we do kind of need to get some reds here. And then we still need 3 more rides. Like, we need a lot of rides. Every ride we can get, we need to take. And unfortunately, I don't have any rides here. So, boo. We will get a free ride if we get the break room installed. So that's also important. Let's go ahead and flip 2 and 6. 2 is going to go to make dinos, and 6 is going to go towards build. Boo. And then we're going to figure out which one of these we want to keep and which ones we want to get rid of. I think we're going to get rid of the food. Keep that as a threat. Everything else we're going to get. So we're going to get a merchandise out of this. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just put the merchandise down here. I think that's a good little spot there for merchandise. We're going to get a road. So we'll just do that here. And we're going to get 1 yellow and 1 purple. So what are we going to do here? We're going to use 2 of these dice to make some stuff. We need to get some reds. Let's go ahead and get some reds first. We'll use one of these just to get... We're just going to set one of these aside. I think that's the one we'll set aside. We'll set that one aside. Sorry. And then get 2 reds. Can't make dinos on this turn. We really do need another ride if we want this to work, but we also kind of need the break room if we want to make this work. So we're going to go break room. All right. And then that completes that. Throw these in. So somehow we've got to get 3 rides off this last turn. We can do it a little bit by getting the break room done. If we get the break room done, we get a free ride. But yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. We also need to figure out how to best add rooms on here so that we can make a nice little tour. But let's see how it goes. We also need to make Triceratops. But my junior scientist can make up to 2 dinosaurs, so no matter what, I think that's what she's doing on this last one. We really needed a ride, and unfortunately there's only 1 here with a ride on it. So, boo. All right. Last one, and I'm hoping it's not a 3 here. It's not. It's a 1 and a 5. Okay. So this is going to block extract DNA, and this is going to block duplicate. We are going to set aside this for the threat level, so we get no additional threat. Everything else we get to keep. We're going to go ahead and add, I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually add the ride up here. We're going to first add a road that we've got there. We'll add a ride so that it looks like this. So that goes there. I don't know if I ever actually added my extra thing from there. We got one more road, so that'll come down like this, and then we've got the blue here. All right, and then we have to figure out what we're doing here. So I think what we're doing is we're going to raise funds. What that's going to do is going to give us 2 more. So that completes our deluxe break room. So our deluxe break room is going to look like this. And we get a free ride out of it. So we'll make it extend like this. Okay. The last thing I need to do is add a whole bunch of roads. The tour guide will add some roads. So that'll be good. So if I add 2 roads here, we should be good. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add that last ride. And I'm going to add it like so, so that by the time that everything is in place, we have our Triceratops pen as well. We should be good. I'm going to have to put the Triceratops pen in. I don't think there's a way to do it so that I still get all of the places, maybe. I don't think so. I think I kind of screwed that up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so at least that gives me all 4 rides. So we'll cross those off. That objective is complete. That objective is complete. We still need that objective. And we're still going to have to deal with the security risk because right now we're going to have some bad stuff happen when we get down to here from the looks of it. But let's go ahead and get started here. We did get this, so we'll go ahead and fill that in. All right. So merch, for merch, let's put the dice away for this final ride. I don't think I actually did any of this up here on the last tour. All right, first one, we're gonna roll the dice and we get the resources on it. We get merch. We get more merch. That's actually pretty awesome. So we're just gonna go ahead and make another merch over here. And believe it or not, that allows us to take out another dice and roll it again. Come on, merch. All right, purple. Well, we got some purple. That's nice. All right, we're also going to get a whopping 4 coins from the ride. I still have 2 roads. Oh my God, how did I not use the roads that were here already? Doy. All right, we got 2 roads. I definitely did all this. I definitely did all that. We do get a coin. I don't think we're going to get enough coin to actually be able to hire anybody else, but we'll give it a try. Why not? And then food. We have no food, so we're not getting anything from there. We're going to get 1 security from the chief. We're going to get 2 more roads, so we'll go ahead and add these roads here. And we're going to get to make up to 2 dinosaurs. So yay. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make that Triceratops pen that I was talking about. And I think I did this in a way that was kind of stupid. Because had I waited on the roads, I could have added in a Triceratops pen down here that I think I might have been... I don't know. We're just going to... Yeah, let's take out these 2 roads here. We're going to... make a Triceratops pen like this. We'll do a curved road and a regular road. Then we'll just basically skip around there. But this will be our Triceratops pen, which we add 2 here. Cross off our DNA. And give ourselves 2 more coin. That allows us to circle 1 more threat. Phew. All right, but that is done there. We now go on to the tour. The tour is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 more excitement, and we got our other thing. That's going to give us 1 more coin. I don't think that coin's going to make any difference whatsoever. And then we go on to our threat level, which fortunately we've taken care of, so no more death. And that is it for the game. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a score here. We have a whopping 8 dinosaurs, green dinosaurs, so that's going to be 16. We only have 2 of the Velociraptor, or 2 of the purple ones, so that's going to be 6. And then we only have 1 of the orange ones because I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to this stuff. I'm going to get a total of 9 points for my specialists. I did not get any of the extra specialists. For the buildings, I am going to get 3 points for every recreational place connected to the break room. And this break room is connected to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not connected here, unfortunately. That is unfortunately not part of it. That's sad. But I am going to get 12 points for that. So that's a really nice one. The break rooms are going to add up to 23. For the excitement, I managed to complete 3 full rows, so I'm going to get 10. At least I think that's the way the scoring works there. I don't know if it's 10 or 14. I think it's for a complete row. I should probably check that. Final scoring. Let's go. Oh, no, I take that back. It is the bottommost row where you've had at least 1 circle. And since I managed to get all the way to this number right here, I get 14 for that. So, neener. I get 1 point for every 2 DNA that are left over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 5. 1 death. And then that's it for that. So grand total of this time, 22, 27, 36, 48, 71, 85, 90, 89. 89, which according to this is promoted to supervisor. That's right, I'm promoted to supervisor. I start a new job tomorrow, and I won't have time for this. Folks, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your patience yesterday with the horrible mistake I made with how the game is played. I might do this one more time. Let's see, how long did that take? 27 minutes. This is a 30-minute game, and my goal is to do 15-minute games right now, so I won't be doing another one of these. But thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again tomorrow.